Where's Ginger? Come on. Yes, girls, I'm coming with your arugula too. Walking through. There you go, Savannah. Come on. There. Well, I didn't sit comfortably. And let's pull up the last one on the phone. Oh, nobody's here yet. Ginger, you remind me of a little Zuzu pet. The way you go zoom, zoom, zoom. So this is just a quick little floor time live for the two girls because they are celebrating their third gotcha day today. Yeah. It's been 3 years since they've come into my care. And by golly, ladies, we've been through a lot, haven't we? We've moved houses together. Ginger's come through a few different illnesses. Mocha puts up with my trimming of her fur quite frequently, more often in the summer. I need to get my water. I didn't think that through. Y'all don't do what I did. I just walked into a wall. And it hurt. So, unfortunately, I was not able to get anything super special for Mocha and Ginger's third gotcha day. So I thought I'd set up the live stream for them and give them a pile of hay in the middle with some nice arugula. I don't have any more actual like cookie based treats for them. I need to make more at some point. Not sure when I'll do it, but soon. But I was able to get them some veggies today, and arugula was one of the items. So, hopefully they're enjoying that. Well, it's been a pretty busy day. After I cleaned our cages this morning, I then went to do my grocery shopping. I had to take the bus today instead of getting a ride like I normally would, just because my schedule didn't coincide with my friend's schedule today, but that's okay. So I took the bus, and I think I spent about the last $60 I had or so. And I was able to get like 2 things for myself, but mostly for the guinea pigs. I got them 2 heads of romaine. I got them the container of arugula, which is now finished. I got them a package of 4 bell peppers, because I still had some left over from last week. What else did I pick up? I picked up some celery for them. Zucchini. I didn't get zucchini. But that's okay. I'm hoping to get to Arts Harvest on Saturday, where I can pick up the remaining of my veggies. And they're pretty good for letting me put it on invoice when I need to, so that'll likely be the plan. And then when I got home from doing groceries, I finished doing a little bit of laundry. Not really like putting it away, but just like bringing it up kind of thing. And then my other friend called me and asked me if I wanted to help her do some gardening. So I said sure. I wasn't expecting it to be almost 4 hours long, but that's okay. Gardening is nice and relaxing, minus her kids not listening. But it is what it is, right? Oh, was that a little popcorn? Was that a popcorn? Ginger's hiding somewhere. Oh, Ginger's in my corner space house. I could see her through the screen here. Ginger. Ginger, my beauty. Oh, those are popcorns! Oh my god, look at that! Mocha's happy! And excited! Oh, that makes me feel so good! Zoom, zoom, zoom! Yay! Good job, Mocha! You're so happy! Tell your friend Ginger to come out and popcorn too. That would be so nice. She's got the zoomies. Oh, sweet baby, you got the zoomies. I'm just messaging some people to tell them that I'm live. Oh, I heard some rumble grumbles. Are you two girls having a meeting without me? How dare you have a meeting without me? That makes me so sad. Wah! Wah! Okay, I'm being silly. Yay! Shane's here! Now I don't have to feel like I'm talking to myself. I'm literally like, I was sitting here and I'm like, trying to think of something to talk about because I know that people don't really always like going onto a live stream where the person's not talking, and especially since I am like completely visible in the camera view. And yeah, I know you're at work. That's why I wasn't sure if I should message you or not because I didn't know if you were going to be able to or not. But yeah, I was like literally just sitting here and I'm like trying to think of stuff to talk about. And yeah, I'm not coming up with anything that entertaining. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I messaged Michelle to tell her that I'm live, but it literally shows that I have 0 viewers even though you're here. So, YouTube is being weird. It's lying to me. So, if Michelle is on the stream, she could be watching it on her TV, which might be why she's not in the chat, which is fine if that's the case. Mickey's probably busy or something. I don't know, but I messaged her as well. And I messaged Brooke, but I think Brooke is either at work or doing something else. I know she's been going through her own personal demons there. So, everybody's got their personal demons that they're dealing with. Oh, there we go. It shows that I have 2 people. Hi, second person. I don't know who you are yet, but hi. Welcome. You missed it because literally Mocha was doing the zoomies. She was popcorning and zooming, and it was so nice to see that. Ginger is just being her silly self and you know, hiding in the corner space house. Hopefully they will kind of like come out and explore a little bit more. But if not, that's okay, I suppose. The reason I only have the 2 of them out is because it's their 3rd gotcha day. Gingers poked her head out a little bit more. You gonna come out of your house? Come say hi to everyone? Oh, wait, you know what? I might have a couple of treats. I think I still have some of the yums. I know the boys had it downstairs. I don't remember if I brought it up there, though. I did. I have a couple of the yums. Which ones are you? I can't tell. Oh, there's half a vitamin C cookie in there, too. Cool. Come get a treat. I'm just tossing a couple of them, like, throughout there, so hopefully they will come out and explore. And you're gonna get some yums sprinkled around. You're gonna get some yums sprinkled around. Wee! Wee! Excuse me. They're not coming out to explore. Oh, I tried. You can have some yums. Oh, my clothes. Ow. Peed and lots of poop. Lovely. From one hide to the next. You're only going to be here for a few minutes. Yeah, I figured because you're at work and, you know, you got work stuff to do that's kind of more important than the live stream. I don't know what I did last night, but I slept on my arm wrong. And, like, my entire neck and shoulder area is, like, so sore. Like, especially when I lift my arm up in the air, it hurts. Like, having it on the armrest like this really hurts. I really need to invest in, like, a tennis ball or something so that I can, like, massage my own back. Mocha, really? That's Ginger's pee and poop. That's gross. Really? You should go zoom, zoom, zoom. Let everyone see you zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, well, before you have to go, we might as well sing Happy Gotcha Day to the girls, because I really don't know how long I'm going to keep the live stream going, especially if all they're going to do is just kind of hide. So, ow, I'm old, ow. Are we ready? Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy Gotcha Day to you. Happy Gotcha Day to you. Happy 3rd Gotcha Day, dear Mocha and Ginger. Happy 3rd Gotcha Day to you. And many, many more. Yay! I was watching myself on the screen on my phone, and it's delayed by a little bit, so it just, it's funny. I don't know why. Welcome out of your house, Ginger. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yes, go zoom, zoom, zoom. I love it when the guinea pigs get zoomies and popcorns, especially because they're older. And like I said before, Ginger just kind of reminds me of like a Zuzu pet for some reason. Even though I know that Zuzu pets are like hamsters and not guinea pigs. Yeah, it was a very impromptu live. I didn't I didn't really know what time I was going to do it or if I was going to do it. I figured I was either going to do it on a live or do it on a video. But I don't normally record videos of a live stream. It's just not my thing. So if I'm doing floor time, it's going to be a live stream, if that makes sense. So I was like trying to like get everything timed to do it. I wanted to make sure I ate a little bit of supper. Because, you know, Doritos and cheese at 3 p.m. is not really a supper. It's more of like a late lunch, snack, whatever you want to call it. So I ended up having some smiley fries for supper. And that's okay. Not exactly the healthiest option, but after burning my grilled cheese this morning at breakfast time, I was not in the mood to really have to like cook on the stove kind of thing. So I didn't want to make my hamburger because I was afraid I was going to burn it. And I don't like burnt food and I didn't want to waste it either. So I ended up just having fries. And that's okay. The good thing about the live streams is that I save them so anybody can watch them afterwards. Yeah, so these two girls, when I got them 3 years ago, were a pair together. And it was so funny when I first met the two guinea pigs, the two girls here, Mocha and Ginger. When I first met them, I really had no idea what to name them. And I wasn't even able to remember the names that they came with. And when I reached out to the previous owner, like, I think it was the next day or whatever, I never had gotten a response on what their names were. So I ended up just, renaming them. And Mocha's name just kind of fits perfectly, kind of because of her colors and everything. But Ginger, I was so stumped on what to name her. Because she's got the exact same colors as Bruno, but just the white patch is a different marking. Like, her white patch is on top of her head. She is a crested guinea pig. What's unique about her is she's crested, but she also has the Sheltie mix in her because her back fur will grow really long. But the rest of her hair is short, or fur. So I kept like looking at her and I'm like, what name can I give you? I couldn't think of anything. I mean, I kept calling her Mrs. Bruno, but the fact that they're never really going to physically meet, it's now just become like a joke, but not really, me saying, hey, Mrs. Bruno. And then I just kind of looked at her like, Ginger. You're going to be Ginger because you're a ginger guinea pig. And it kind of just stuck. Okay, take care, Shane. Thanks for popping in. I'm probably going to leave this run for a little bit longer, but not too much longer unless more people happen to come in and want to chit-chat. Sorry, I'm just checking my Facebook notifications at the moment. In my Helping Guinea Pigs group, it's a really busy month, and it's also a stressful month with some. Unfortunately, I did have to utilize the group myself and make a post, which I was really hoping not to, but I did. And I've had a few donations come in, which is really awesome. I have one person that just messaged me, and they live in Canada as well, so they wanted to know if they can e-transfer me the donation instead. But I don't have a way of private messaging her because her profile's not set up that way, so I wanted to kind of like let that person know that you can reach me through PM because I tried doing it to you and I can't, kind of thing. But basically, I spoke to one of the vet techs on the Vetster app about a week ago because some of the guinea pigs, or most of the guinea pigs, are developing like certain, I don't want to say allergies to the vegetables, but like maybe food sensitivities. Like for Tokyo, if I give Tokyo lettuce and cucumber on the same day, she ends up with diarrhea. So I have to like really alternate the vegetables that I give them and, be considerate on, whether it's a watery vegetable or not, which makes it so hard because a lot of them have water content in it. And then like with Marley and Kathy being like the very senior ladies, and then all the rest, just about all the rest, 10 out of 13 guinea pigs are seniors that range between 4.5, 5.5 to almost 6, and then 7 and 9. And anyway, the vet tech was basically suggesting to ensure that the guinea pigs get their proper nutrients, since it's very like minimal and selective with the vegetables that I give them. They suggested that I offer pellets to them like all the time. So basically, like in the morning when I clean their cages and I fill up their pellet bowls, they get 1/8 of a cup each and all that. But then once their food bowl empties, that I should refill it with the same amount. So like in order to do that, I'm gonna have to get more pellets. But because my finances have been extremely limited this month, like I may or may not even be going out for my birthday this weekend. And I'm supposed to go to play pool and karaoke with my friends who are also celebrating their anniversary the same night that I'd be celebrating my birthday. So either way, I'd be going out, but I may or may not be able to, get myself anything, which would be slightly disappointing, but it is what it is. And anyway, yeah, so I need to get more pellets for them. I completely ran out of the occipital joint support and urinary support tab, so I need to get more of that. So basically, any donations that come through with the Helping Guinea Pigs in Need group post that I made, or anybody that might be watching this, if you do choose to want to donate, it's all going straight to the guinea pigs. I will not be using a dime of that for my birthday. Mocha, you need a fortune soon. Well, maybe not a full-on trim, but just like a little trim. But I've had a lot of people ask me, being on a limited income each month, how I afford the amount of guinea pigs that I have. I mean, the number one big factor is because I tend to get my hay by the bale from a local farmer where I pay $8 per bale. And that right there is a huge savings. So normally I try to stay on top of it to make sure I never run out. Of course, this year was the year that I had run out, and then thankfully I had some people donate the funds or the hay to me so that they the guinea pigs had what they needed until I got my farm hay, which I did get my farm hay. I have about 6 bales in the basement, and then in late August, early September, I'm going to be placing an order for like another 8, maybe even 10 bales to make sure that it lasts me until next year this time. So that is the plan. But, yeah. And then the guinea pigs, when I first got the guinea pigs like a year ago, 3 years ago, they were mostly eating a Walmart brand of guinea pig food. It was a plain-based pellet, but it was not like the healthiest choice. And then I kept switching them to different brands that were a little bit healthier. But then they'd stop eating that brand, and I had to keep switching brands. So I finally had them on the Oxbow one. Thankfully, Oxbow makes senior guinea pig food, which is lower in calcium but higher in vitamin C, which is good. And then, as far as like, when it comes to like vet care, Vetster, I will say Vetster is like probably my best friend right now. I signed up for the package deal that they have where you can get up to 4 video calls per year and unlimited chat with vet tech and whatever. And this is for like any animal you have kind of thing. So it's very convenient on that factor, but it's not a replacement for an in-person vet, and it's up to you as the pet owner to kind of be able to determine what is a life-threatening medical emergency that requires an emergency vet versus something that, like maybe just a urinary tract infection where that they can probably be okay for a couple of days until the medication would arrive kind of thing. But it's a struggle, I'm not going to lie. But you look at any actual guinea pig rescue, I'm not claiming to be a rescue. Let's make that aware. But any like legit non-profit rescue, they can't do it all on their own. They rely on the public for assistance. So it's not something to be shameful for, to have to, occasionally ask for help getting, whether it's hay or bedding or pellets or veggies even, whatever it might be. There is no shame in that. I've had a few people tell me in the past little while, I'm not picking my nose, by the way, I'm fixing my nose piercing. I've had a few people tell me that, or there was one person that had said, if I don't spot clean my cages 3 times a day and do 2 full cage cleans in one day, so that's 5 cleanings in one day, then I need to rehome my animals. I laughed at that one, but we're not going to go there. I did a video talking about that. And then I've had some people tell me that if I can't afford the essentials for my guinea pigs, then I need to rehome them and stuff like that. And while a part of me agrees that, if you're constantly like really struggling and you can't meet their basic needs, then yeah, rehoming should be considered. Their basic needs are met. So that is my justification on that. Some people may agree, some people may disagree, and it's okay to have difference of opinions. I see you, Ginger. Hey, pretty girl. I see you. You're so beautiful. But then there's, ow, 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 oh god, ow. There's also some, like, Facebook groups, like, local rehoming groups that I'm an admin for, or not admin, moderator, sorry, moderator. And I can't count how many times I have seen people posting that they need to rehome their guinea pigs because either A, they just got a job and no longer have time for their 2 guinea pigs, or they try to blame it on their child, which we won't allow any post to go through if somebody tries to blame it on their children, like in the sense of saying, oh, my son doesn't take care of the guinea pigs anymore, so we need to rehome it. We won't accept a post like that. Because if you're going to get guinea pigs for your child, you need to be fully aware that the responsibility will and guaranteed will be falling on you at some point. And if not falling on you, then at least helping, kind of thing. Now, I'm not saying that no child can care for an animal. There are some very responsible kids out there. But, in general, if you don't have a job, or a source of income, I should say, a source of income, and you don't have a means of transportation to get to a vet, then the consideration of the animals should be thought out. But now with programs like with Vetster, that being an option, it does alleviate a little bit of that worry in general. I'm just pretty much rambling about whatever comes to my mind right now because I don't see anybody in the chat and I don't know what to talk about really, so if you're watching this afterwards and you've stuck through, you're awesome. I gotta check that out after. Oh, come on. No. You're not coming onto my post and asking for help. No. Wow, the nerve of some people. Okay. Deal with that another day. And by another day, I mean afterwards. It literally shows only one watching, and I'm pretty sure that's myself. It's pathetic. But that's okay. The important thing is that the girls are having fun. Mocha's eating a ton of hay, which makes me happy. Ginger's back in the space house, probably making another pee and poop mess for me to clean. Thankfully it's on that blanket thingy. I've got some crazy wild thoughts going on. Probably won't do it though, because that's just too much effort. All I ever keep thinking about in the back of my mind is how I'd like to renovate the herd's cage. And every time I've done that, I've only ever renovated it once into an L shape, and at that time I absolutely did not like it. I mean, I liked the way it looked. I didn't like how, well, I kind of liked how it looked, but I kind of didn't. Because at that point, I had had half of it as a double stack cage where I had the trio at the bottom, and then I had the other half of like the herd's cage on a table. So it kind of just looked weird. But that's okay. Oh, excuse me. I'm hungry again. Kind of thirsty again too. But yeah, there's so many people, for some reason, they think that, like, for any of us that have Facebook and that have, like, a role of admin or moderator on Facebook, for some reason, a lot of people think we get paid to do that. And some people just treat us like absolute dog poop. That's the best way to describe that. Oh, I should read out loud the one comment that I got earlier. Well, it wasn't a comment towards me per se. It was just in the group because their post kept getting declined because they weren't following our group rules. And unfortunately, some people, if people don't have their profiles set up so that we can send them a PM and deal with it directly, then there's no way of really dealing with it. Because we try not to publicly humiliate anyone, you know what I mean? Anyway, so the person posted 3 different days, and each time it was declined because they were asking for help with like vegetables and hides and stuff like that, and the Helping Guinea Pigs group does not help with that. We help with the bare essentials of hay, pellets, bedding, or a water bottle. We won't help with food bowls because there's the likelihood of you having some sort of bowl that can be used for water in your cupboard is a very high chance. But you won't find a rodent water bottle in your, your cupboard unless you actually have a lot of pets, kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, so this person wrote, "This group is absolute dog poop. Every time I try and post, it gets denied for some stupid reason. Why have a group for people to help each other if you make it so difficult for someone to get help? Dog shit." And then they put like 20 dog poop emojis. And at first, I was gonna just totally ban the person, just like that, without warning or anything. I was just gonna totally ban it because it's like, I'm sorry, no, you don't get to treat people like that. And then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna consult with my co-admin, and I told her I'm not dealing with this person. Like, I'm not doing this. And I told her, like, there's no way of messaging the person to talk to them directly to explain why their post was being declined. And then I went to the post where I literally typed out our group rules and pinned it to the feature tab in the group so that new members that may struggle with remembering them or might not know it, because a lot of people, when they first get guinea pigs, they mass join a bunch of guinea pig groups, not really paying attention to what kind of group it is or anything. So they might not really be paying attention to the group rules when they're joining. They just, know that they have to say that they agree to it, kind of thing, and respond to certain membership questions. So I literally typed out all the group rules and pinned it to the feature tab so that everybody can access it easily. So I had to go to that post and tag the person in it to get their attention. And then They were just so rude to me and everything. And end result, I ended up banning them from the group because we make these group rules for all members, including myself as an admin and a member, to comply with, so that we're fair to everybody, you know, and we're not making up group rules because we like treating people like children and stuff like that. But when you get people that continuously come into the group, take advantage of the fact that people are willing to donate, you know, stuff to you with their hard-earned money, or with the last couple of dollars in their account, kind of thing. Like when we get people that take advantage of those members that donate, it's just not cool. So yeah, we have group rules and we have to be strict about it. We can't, you know, let one person do this and someone else do that. It's just not going to work fair that way. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, if this person really does need help with getting the bare essentials for their guinea pig, then it's not hard to follow the rule. And we had to adjust the rule so that, like, let's say, for example, rule number 1, when I very first joined that group 2 years ago, it was just a matter of you can post every 2 months, you know, post a photo of your guinea pigs and add your wish list. And because people were scamming the members in the group, stealing people's photos, claiming it as their own, double posting, things like that, we had to get the group to become more and more strict. So now it's as simple as you need to post a video introducing your guinea pigs, but not only introducing your guinea pigs, you need to introduce yourself. And it's not just a matter of like, okay, I'm going to have the camera facing the guinea pigs and say, hi, my name is blah, 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 I need help with blah, blah, blah. Like, no, it's, you need to have the camera facing you for a split moment saying, hi, my name is blah, blah, blah. Then you can reverse the camera to, you know, introduce your guinea pigs, give a brief description of why you need assistance, attach your Amazon wish list, but it has to follow the guidelines of the 4 items that we allow. Now, there's always exceptions to the rule. You know, if you can, you know, truly prove that a guinea pig was dumped and you found it and you saved the guinea pig, and you plan on keeping it, then, you know, if you need help getting a cage or something, we can approve it at that point, and we will allow you the cheapest option possible that's available on Amazon. So there are some exceptions to the rule. For example, with me having mostly senior guinea pigs and with Cappy and Marley, who have been on like joint support and urinary support tabs for the longest time, it's something that obviously has been helping them. So I'm not going to just stop giving it to them just because, you know what I mean? Like, I'll continue with it. But if, like, I don't know. I'm just ranting now. I'm just ranting and venting, and I really shouldn't be. I'm still the only one watching. The girls have gone for a snooze again. I can see Mocha, she's like in a croissant position. My little croissant. TikTok message from LD. What now? Hey dear, have you had a SD online before? Or do you have bad feelings towards it? What is an SD? Anyway, delete. For anyone that follows me on TikTok, unless it's someone that I know for a while, I don't respond to messages on TikTok. So don't message me. I post videos, I watch videos on TikTok sometimes, and that's it. I do not really interact with people privately on TikTok. If you comment on a video, I will reply to it, yes. That's about it, though. Okay, this is funny. We both need therapy, we both need a break away, but instead of seeking, both we just send TikTok reels and memes all day, every day. Yeah, that sounds about right for my friend and her hubby. What video did you say? Oh, you seen bunnies. And the bunnies. Okay, anyway. Hey, not bad. Out of all the videos I've ever posted on TikTok so far, which I guess is more than I thought, the one I posted most recent of me doing a board cleaning, that's the one that got the most views. And that's pretty cool, pretty cool. Got 1,560 views. Nice. Oh, that's a beautiful cat. Oh. Okay, anyway. Okay. Oh, I'm thinking maybe I should start tidying up and end the live. Because before I know it, it's going to be bedtime. And I'm not putting my laundry away tonight. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Just like, I am not washing this big blanket thing tonight. It could be in wash tomorrow with the rest of the laundry when I clean Katie's. Yep. Okay. Oh, pain. Ow. Ow. Oh, son of a ow. Sorry, Ginger. I gotta heal your house. Oh, God. Ow. It's so awesome to have fellow Canadians in that group. How did I get a poop way up there? I can't reach that. I was on the ceiling. Ah, room. Got it. Ow. That hurt. I'm old. Getting old. Sorry, Mocha. Time to put away your little play gym. Sorry, Mocha. Ginger, I'm sorry, but that was next. I will try and do some more live streams during the week. Or not during the week, but like at some point with more of the guinea pigs. Because I know you all enjoy it. One. Two. And that is how I do it. I've learned. I've learned from the last time I had ouch. Yeah, I learned from the last time I did 4 times. Don't chase them around. Make it smaller. Oh, ow. Put it up there. Oh, that's a zip tie that broke off. Ow. 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 Okay. There, we'll put that there like that for now. Throw this up. I need to wash your toilet bowl. That's why I did that. I want people to have the maximum amount of usage. There. Wash these out. Well, that is clean. As Mama's gonna like there. Everyone has their scatter fed pellets. Alright. I think I'm gonna end it. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed listening to me banter and rant. But we'll see you again next time. Bye!